Alright everyone, the NiteSpark is complete. Now I am going to talk more about this in just a moment, but I think there's a couple things that we should do first. First of all, what even is a Nite Blaster supposed to be? Well, a Nite Blaster is modified with one main goal in mind, and that's to install Firefly Tech so that it can charge up Firefly Tech darts. So in other words, you put lights inside of the blaster in such a way where the light will shine upon the Firefly Tech darts to charge them up. So now let's take a look at the other two Nite Blasters that I made before the NiteSpark. Here is the first Nite Blaster that I made, the Nightlight. So this is a Maverick modified to use the same light system that's in the N-Strike Firefly. Yeah, I just scrapped the entire light system from the Firefly and put it inside of this Maverick. It's got the same battery compartment in the grip. It has, of course, the light itself up here, has the same switch, and even has the little red indicator light that you see on the Firefly. So of course the concept here is that the light would travel through this translucent cylinder, which is a Sonic Maverick cylinder, and charge up the Firefly Tech darts, which does work, although the glow of the darts is honestly pretty short-lived, which is likely due to the nature of this light system, because it's the flash system from the Firefly, so there's not a ton of light exposure there. Still very proud of this mod, but one last thing I do want to mention is that it's not exactly the most reliable. This cylinder is a bit iffy at times, so just something to mention about the Nightlight. Next up is the Nite Guardian. This is a Rebelle Guardian crossbow using blue LEDs inside. They're just some random LEDs I found on Amazon, running on a rechargeable 9-volt battery which is located in the stock. With the Nite Guardian, the lights are hidden right behind the rotating cylinder. And so of course the concept was that the light would shine through the holes of the rotating cylinder, which didn't exactly work how I wanted it to. It really only lights up like the very bottom of the darts. Yeah, it didn't quite turn out exactly how I wanted it to be, but on the bright side, it looks amazing. So basically, the Nite Guardian's Firefly Tech is more visual than it is functional. What is good about the Nite Guardian, though, is that it actually has no mechanical issues, so it actually makes for a much more reliable option compared to the Nightlight. And then the last thing that I want to mention about the Nite Guardian is that the paint job is nearly perfect. It's definitely the best paint job that I've made yet. So I would say that the Nite Guardian is a step up from the Nightlight, but I think we can still do better. Introducing the NiteSpark. This is a Rebelle Lumanate modified to actually have the same light system that's in the Nite Guardian. So it has the same rechargeable 9-volt battery, which is actually in the grip, and then it has the same blue LED lights. Honestly, I think that this is the best Nite Blaster that I've made yet, because it's reliable, although to be fair, it's also kind of hard to make a blaster like this be unreliable, but still a point, I guess. But also, the Firefly Tech is the best Firefly Tech. Of course, I will showcase the Firefly Tech in a moment, but I can say right now that this has the best Firefly Tech. The paint job is not the best. I would still say that the Nite Guardian has a better paint job, with this probably being in second and then the Nightlight probably being in third. Now, the Nightlight does still have a good paint job, don't get me wrong, but I would still say that this is a little bit better than the Nightlight, and that the Nite Guardian is the best paint job. I would say that the worst part of this paint job, which still isn't even that bad, is the stripes. A couple of them are kind of gross, if I'm going to be honest, so a little bit disappointed with that, but what are you going to do, right? It's still really good overall. Honestly, the Rebelle Lumanate was like the perfect option for a Nite Blaster, because it already had the light at the front here, but also the barrels are translucent. That's perfect. Now, I did want to talk about an issue that I ran into while working on the NiteSpark. At some point in the modification process, the original switch that was inside that activated the lights stopped working. Or at least that's what I thought wasn't working anymore. Turns out, I actually burnt out the original bulb that was at the front here. But by the time I discovered that it was the bulb and not the switch, I had already switched out a different switch. Yeah, so I actually scrapped the switch from the Nite Finder, which, hey, is kind of ironic. The Nite Finder. But it's that same switch that's actually used in the Firefly and other blasters as well, where it's like two metal tabs that touch together and then it completes the circuit. And that's about all I have to say about the NiteSpark. Very proud of how this thing turned out. So now let's showcase the Firefly Tech. As you guys just saw in the video, it definitely does have the best Firefly tech out of the 3 Nite blasters. And that concludes this mod showcase of the NiteSpark. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys later.